Good morning. As most of you know, I'm the missions lady at the church, which means my area of responsibility as a member of the church council is missions. The work and support that we offer to organizations and individuals beyond our own building and membership. I hope you're all sitting down. Thank you. Because I have some exciting things to tell you about missions here at church and a new relationship between our missions work and the current stewardship drive. Just to give you a bit of background on missions, we have for many years supported quite a number of organizations and causes. I won't have the numbers for this year until the first of next year, but in 2024, we were able to contribute roughly $16,000 to about 20 different organizations. The bulk through special campaigns and offerings that you all contributed to, but also through a separate missions fund that has to date been funded by 5% of the rent that the church receives from the CE wing, which is obviously now Mis Amigos. This has provided an important but relatively modest sum in the vicinity of $3,000 to $5,000 a year. Among the organizations we've long supported are ICA, our local food shelf, serving the Excelsior Minnetonka Hopkins area, which began 55 years ago with two couples who decided to collect food for people who were experiencing what we now call food insecurity. A handful of churches joined in, and now this has grown to a thriving organization with an active board, 16 employees, 250 volunteers, a grocery store type setup for the more than 10,000 clients they serve each year. How's that for growth of an important source of help through churches like ours going outside of our own doors to help others? Incidentally, CCOE is about to provide 40 families with turkeys and the side dishes for a traditional Thanksgiving meal that they wouldn't have had otherwise, thanks to your contributions. Other local groups we support are the Minnetonka Treehouse, where under the great leadership of Tina Rogney, we serve supper and hope every other month to around 25 at-risk teens who show up for an evening of Christian support, food, and activities. Currently, we're carrying on our tradition of collecting for Target gift cards for the Treehouse Kids' Christmas stockings. So please contribute to that if you're willing. Last year, we gave more than 100 cards. In early fall, we delivered numerous grocery bags full of more than 70 notebooks, folders, packages of pencils, pens, glue, erasers, scissors, you name it, to Resource West for children who didn't have the resources to get adequate school supplies. We'll be giving the winter scarves, gloves, mittens, and hats that you decorate our mitten tree with in December to Sharing and Caring Hands, which serves homeless families in Minneapolis. And under the loyal guidance and hard and long work of Gary Larson and Ross Rogney, our church provides home-cooked meals for the Simpson Shelter in Minneapolis. Please, if you have interest in or questions about any of these efforts, reach out. I encourage you to click every week on the link in the weekly email that you get. It's labeled Latest Happenings. There you can see what is the current needs from our missions and what's happening. You can also go to the website under News and see the same page. So let's get to the connection with stewardship. We want to do even more this next year, and build our collective generosity into our regular church budget. We want to plan to be generous toward the world, just like you do in your own personal budget. So starting in 2026, we'll set aside not 5% of our rental income for our special missions fund, as in the past, but instead will earmark 5% of our total pledge income for the Special Missions Fund. This is a new approach for us. We'll see how it goes, with hopes of increasing this percentage incrementally year by year until, if the numbers work out, to eventually arrive at 10%, the biblical mandate of tithing. I hope you agree that this is really exciting. So I ask you, as you decide on your stewardship pledge, to remember that while your giving supports our building and our staff and our hospitality, you're now also directly contributing to giving beyond our walls. We'll welcome your thoughts about where the fund should go and provide opportunities for your input. Please join in thinking outside the box with us and give generously in your stewardship decision. Be inspired by the fact that your pledge means more than keeping our own doors open. It means opening doors for others who aren't so fortunate, and doing what Jesus said was the most important of all commandments, to love our neighbors. Thank you.